try!
Evening.
Are we okay with the cameras? Everyone good? Everyone ready? First question? Obviously great to come to Canberra and come away with a good result.
I think at the start of the week we asked the guys who had come to Canberra and won, and I think out of the whole squad I think there was only 2 people that have ever been here and won a game, so you know, that was that plus the last time we played here we were so poor, plus the fact that it's playoffs football was, you know, a bit of motivation for us.
The Brumbies came out and they really gave you a game in the first half, but you're just too good I suppose in the second half.
I mean, I thought they were good. We knew exactly what was coming, and it came. And TJ and I were just walking down the hallway before, and he says it was a sloppy performance, and it was for us. We were really disappointed at half time around. They'd dominated the collisions, they'd dominated the physical side of the game, they dominated the set pieces, which we were hoping to get, you know, a better result from. So that's something we need to do much better. But in time, we managed to just sneak away.
TJ, as you spent all that time in the Brumbies half in the second half, did you think that it would come in the last quarter with the legs are tight?
We knew it'd build pressure. We're a team that believes in building pressure, and regardless of if you come away with points or not, I think you put a team in a different mind frame, and you put yourselves in a good mind frame as well. If you're in opposition 22 for big parts of the game, you can only gain motivation and that from that, and it's hard to defend your line for long periods of time. We found that out in different times of the year. Even in that first half, I thought we were defending well early on, and you get camped on your line for a little while. One seam creates a try, so we knew if we could continue to build pressure in that 22, we either come away with points or we come away with a mental edge, which is good.
How often do you practice that Ben Falcon pass at training?
Yeah, I was just talking to Ben about it just before, and he reckons he gets a try assist from that, so it's not something we went into the game with, but in finals footy, you take anything.
Dane Coles to step up like the way he did such a long layoff, pretty special.
He's a special player, he's a special man, and someone to come on the field, like you say, hadn't played in 4 months, and you'd think he was playing 80 minutes week in, week out with the energy that he brought. He carried the ball well, he hit rucks well, and he brought us some energy that we needed in a game where I think the Brumbies probably had probably a little bit more energy than we did for a big part of it.
To either one of you, we see it time and again. Australian rugby is in the contest for 60 minutes against New Zealand Rugby set Wallabies All Blacks, but then you guys just press ahead. What is it about that final quarter that you just seem to dominate so well?
Look, I think we got really good energy off the bench tonight. So I thought Callum Gibbons was outstanding off the bench. Reed Prinsep came in, both our props came in, Dane Coles came in. So we were pretty confident when we had a look at our bench and had a look at the Brumbies bench that probably we'd get an edge of energy there, and I think probably in the end of the day that was the corner was turned, but I think the energy that we got from those guys was the difference in the end.
Were you surprised to see Christian Leali'ifano run out after half time?
No, it was great. We just chuffed for it, so no, it was good.
Just back on the previous point, sorry Chris, I mean, looking more broadly, that's 26-0, I think, New Zealand teams against the Aussie teams. Is this result in this year somewhat of an indictment on Australian rugby as it is at the moment?
Well, I think there's both sides of the coin. I think at the moment, New Zealand rugby's got some quite nice depth in it. So, you know, in the past, maybe 2 or 3 of the teams have been going quite well, but now, you know, there's a lot more depth. So I think that that's been telling. So we're going okay, and maybe it's just a little bit of dip in the Australian teams. I'm sure it won't stay there forever, that's for sure.
Chris, I think you hang around now and obviously watch the game tomorrow night. If it is the Lions as people expect, what sort of challenge does that present in Johannesburg?
Well, that's going to be really interesting. I know that the Stormers lamented last year that they played the Chiefs in a quarter-final in Cape Town. It was the first time they'd played a New Zealand side, because they played on the other side of the draw, and they got 60 points put against them. And I certainly wouldn't be stupid enough to suggest that that's going to happen if we play the Lions. But either way, the Lions and the Sharks haven't played any New Zealand sides this year, and so a massive challenge if we go to Ellis Park around the crowd, the physicality, the altitude. But you know, I think if as a rugby player for these guys, if they can't get up in front of 55,000 Dutchmen at Ellis Park, then you know that's a pretty special occasion. Equally, I think the Sharks have a chance against the Lions, which would see us go at home to play against the Sharks. So either way, we're pretty relaxed.
A lot of people probably thought that this was, in terms of New Zealand teams, this was a preferable trip to make to Australia. Did you get something out of tonight, like only till the 70th minute that you ran away with the game? Were you pleased that you got a game tonight that will stand you good stead for the finals?
Well, I think it's our poorest performance in the last 3 games we've played. And you know, we can't walk away being happy from that performance, because we just, at times we were terrible and times we were sort of okay, and then you know we won ugly. And the nice thing for us is that we've had a few of those games this year where we've managed to get ourselves across the line winning ugly, but we can't keep doing that, otherwise we're going to run out of favours really.
TJ,
Last question.
Bit of sloppy play, what do you put that down to?
Pardon me, sorry?
You guys were talking before about a bit of sloppy play out there, so what do you put that down to? Is it a nerves thing? Is it
No, I reckon you got to credit the Brumbies for a percentage of it. They played very well. I thought they launched well off set piece, and I thought they put us under pressure offensively as well. They come off the line and they slowed our ball down. So you got to credit their defence and their offence as well for putting us under those sorts of pressures. But then, like me myself, I kick a ball out on the full. I turn the ball over twice at a ruck. That's just I guess not thinking about the job at hand and thinking too far forward. So for me, when I make errors and when I'm sloppy, that's me trying to do too much. But again, you credit the defence and the offence of the Brumbies team who come out there and play with a lot of emotion, and they had a lot to play for tonight. And when a team comes out there and puts skills under pressure like that, it does make it hard. We just got to make sure that we're good in our own personal skills, and that we make sure that we're reliable for what we do and our actions out on the field.
so Chris, just really quickly, how's Ricky?
Ricky Telly?
Yeah.
Oh, he's never been any good.
What did he come off with? Is it?
No, he just came off because he was tired. No, I think he had a head knock. Just went through a process. There was nothing wrong with him, but we were obviously pretty keen to get Dane on and get some minutes under his belt. He's huffing and puffing the change room a bit, but he'll be better for the run.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thanks, eh? Thank you. Thanks.